Hey everybody, it's TMIKA and I am here for the third installation of Memory Decks Monday, hosted by Poochie Tat. You can check the hashtag out here so you guys can follow what we've done on week 1 and week 2. Just to give you a little refresher, we were all to create a Memory Decks on Mondays, uploaded 8 p.m. Central Standard Time to give inspiration, to get feedback, and to find people's channels, get to know each other. All that thing in the name of a Memory Decks card. You can pick whatever theme you want. Just all had to be uploaded at the same time. And you too can participate by joining in on the hashtag. Create your project, follow along, and don't forget to hashtag everything so that we can all stay together. So anyway, I have been doing a summer carnival theme, carnival, state fair, circus, all of the above, and I've been using the Carousel collection by Maggie Holmes, and I've been using the 12 by 12 paper pad, as well as the 12 by 12 cardboard sticker sheet, and then the printable papers I've been using for that. I've also called upon my mixed card pack from Craft Perfect. That's what I've been using in the last 2 projects. This project, I actually use a little bit of the Hey Hello collection by Pebbles, and I thought this was a perfect fit for what I needed to do for this week's project. So this is my pack. Some of it is digitally printed, some of them was a regular collection that I got, and I just added like the bits and things to go with it. When you see what I had to do, you'll see why I chose this paper, just to go along with everything. And then I used some laminating sheets, of course my gold trim that's been featuring itself in my projects, and then I use a little bit of a popsicle stick. So I know you're wondering what I created. What could it be? Da, 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 da. I'm gonna clear this away and you'll find out. If you are under the age of 18 and are watching this video, please stop now. This content was not intended for you. I love it so much. You guys, I love this so much, and it has an extra special bonus, which I'll show you here in a second. Let me just go over my 3D project really quickly here. So the first one here, let me just refresh your memory. So the first one, when we get to the state fair or the carnival, we go to get our ticket booths. So this was week 1. You'll read all about it or find out all about it. Watch it in the first video. So after we get our tickets, we have to get something to eat or some cotton candy, whatever that entails. This was the second project. This was my week 2. So after you have your tickets and you have your treats, you have to go play games. And boy, oh boy, was I torn on what game I should pick. I wanted to pick Pac-Man, but everybody doesn't have an arcade or had an arcade set up at their state fair. Some of my coworkers were like, do the duck shooting game. I'm like, well, I could do the duck shooting game, but I mean, what more is it? Just the duck, you know, boom, boom. I don't know. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. So then people were like, oh, you have to do the ring toss, like difficult things. Like, hello, people, this is paper, for crying out loud. Anyway, so what I did decide on was the one that was most common was whack-a-mole. I don't know if you guys ever played whack-a-mole. I did. I loved it. So this is how the game looked to me. It had all these lights around it with my gold trim mimicking lights going around, all the lights, all of this lights everywhere. And it had this big sign that had whack-a-mole on it. I forgot to do some stitching, but then I came up with the ingenious idea. I was so concentrated on constructing this thing, you guys. It looks simple, but it was a little complex for me. Like I had to do a box and then a box because the whack-a-mole sits inside, and so it kind of went at a level, and so I did the box on the inside. I did the box underneath, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is intense. But you look at it and like, oh, it's cute. She has a little, whack-a-mole. Hey, well, honey, it was intense. Okay, let me tell you. So anyway, I had the ingenious idea to just offset my memory decks and use that as my stitching. So that's what I did. And I have a little box under here. This is the side. So most of it, like I said, is still Carnival, but some bits and pieces I use the Hey Hello paper collection for. And then I have a little chipboard piece, and that's the back of the kites. I use the offset from the front to put on the back so it can have a little pizzazz too. And then again, there's the little chipboard pieces that I use. The Hatfield, the Pebbles paper collection has the little hedgehogs. So I thought those things represented moles the most. That's all that I had. So I print and cut 6 of them out and packed them up, backed them up with heavyweight cardstock. And then I tried my best to put them at different heights to mimic them going in and out of the holes. You get it? And look, if you guys remember on that live video, I got a sequence tube from Alice, Absolutely Alice. She had this at the top of her tube, and I've already used most of the sequence that's in there. So I put that into a little bag, and then I wrapped some twine around it. I forgot to tell you, I'm still using this large thing of twine. I just had it on the side. So I wrapped some twine around that popsicle stick, put a little Velcro piece on there to make sure that attached, and I just used the topper of that tube as my hammer. Now, how clever was I'm like, what can I use for a hammer? That's what I kept thinking. How can I get the moles to move? Okay, they won't, so we'll just figure they move. What can I use as a hammer? And I'm like, maybe I'll use some puff balls. I don't know. But then I saw this sitting on this. I'm like, oh, perfect. So it's a really fancy, cute little hammer, but it can, you know, whack the moles, whack, 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 whack the moles, and then you just put the little thing off there onto the side, because you know it's always hanging. When you have your whack-a-mole, the thing is always hanging. It's never in the holster, but so I just put a little Velcro over there, and it has a cute little tassel to boot. So that is super, super cute. But what I love about this the most is the whack-a-mole sign here, because that's always been like super huge. But wait, give me a second. Hold on. There's a little pocket over here off to the side. This is the best I can do for light because it's still light outside. It's a whack-a-mole. Oh, how I wish those lights flashed. But look, it's so cute. And it's inside this box here. There's lights all around the edges, but it's inside this box. So the little light thing in there, and it's a whack-a-mole. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so, so much. Oh, it's so darling. Anyway, that is awesome. Oh, I do. I really, really like it. Okay, let's turn the lights back on. But it is so cute. Hold on. Okay. I love it so much. Ah, it is adorable. So anyway, that's my whack-a-mole, guys. I think it is so sweet. I hope you guys like what I created. And this is just the third, not just, but this is the third installment in the series of 4. It happens every Monday night for the month of August. So be sure to tune in to all the other ladies' channels. Thank you, Poochie, for hosting this. The next person is listed below in the description box, so you guys can check her out. Check out the previous people. I mean, such awesome memory decks cards is being shared here today. So if you have a second, take a second and like this video. Let me know what you think of my whack-a-mole, and what do you think my final memory decks card will be to complete my State Fair trip 2023. All right, I'll see you guys later. List that down below in the comment section. Bye.